Hello, how to run Print Tonic Professional on the command line. So this is a fairly simple method of doing it. There is an example in the install folder. If you look at C program files x86, traction software, Print Tonic Professional examples, there is a script example there of how to run it on the command line and how to know if it's done it successfully as well. So you can just run that file and it will actually print a file to the default printer that is set up in the settings file. So it returns 0 when it works successfully. So for that example, it printed this file here. So I'm going to show you how to set that up from scratch. So say if you're going to Print Tonic, you set up your print how you want it to print. So I'm going to print page 1, setting 1 on tray 1, duplex off. And for setting 2, I'm going to print page 2, duplex on, tray 2. I'm going to print all pages. It doesn't matter about the file name. The printer name, it can matter. It depends how you save it. So you can save it as a PTP file. So if you're going to save as setup, so I'm going to save in the examples folder. So I'm going to call it just 1. So it's 1.ptp. So that saves all the information, including the printer name. Now, say if you want to do this on any printer that you've got installed, then you can do that by saving it as a PTPX file. So save as setup for any printer. So I'm going to call it 1 as well for that one. So if now we go into my folder, you can see I've got the 2 files there. So what I'm going to do is close that down. I'm going to copy this script. Might as well reuse it. And then I'm going to rename it print and edit it in Notepad. So what I want to do is change the PTP file that it's referencing. So it's in the examples folder here. So I'm just going to put 1.ptp. So that will use my setup when printing. And then you can put in whatever PDF file you want. You can also use wildcards as well. So if you've got a folder, then you can do, for example, C test star.pdf. You can put in double quotes as well if you've got spaces in your file names, and that will do it. Or you can just do an individual file as well. So I'm just going to do the invoice example. Like that. So that's set and ready to go. So now when I run that, come print, it will pick up the invoice example with that settings file and print out the file. So when you got a status 0, that means it's run correctly. It's found the file and the config and everything, and it's run correctly. So that's simple to do. If you want a wildcard on it, I could do that as well. That should work. So if I close that down now, can open the printer, I can see that it's printed all these files here, which were in that list. All those there. So it's that simple and easy to use. You can also use a PTPX, which means you can send it to any printer. So whatever your default printer is set, or you can actually set it to actually use a specific printer as well in the help. So if you go into HTML help, you go into the command lines, you can see what the parameters do. So you just want -p printer. So I can put that in my script. So I use a PTPX for any printer, and then you can put in my printer name, which is there. You put that in there. So I know it's going to print on that printer. I'm just going to print the voice example. Clear that down now. Cancel those. And you take out the pause if you just want it to run without. So now click on print. It should just print that one file. Go to the printer, you can see it's printed it. And it's printed it on that printer. So it's that simple to use. Give it a try.